Hey Rhody, I'm Elise Major.
And I'm Jenna Kaplan, and this is Hey Rhody Weekly, where we bring the pages of our magazine to life. This week, we're talking about camping in the Ocean State,
Going to Block Island in September,
and the new culinary hub of Providence. All
this and more coming up. So this October, we have our second annual outdoors issue, which is very exciting. And it talks about like fishing and hunting and all kind of stuff. And we have our resident camper on board. Nick Del Judas, tell us about camping in the Ocean State.
I just like those fishing and hunting and all that
Fishing
stuff.
and hunting.
But yeah, so it's all kinds of outdoor activities, including camping. And there's a lot of different options for camping in and around Rhode Island. There's, the state parks, which all have very affordable camping. I go to Burlingame every year.
Where is Burlingame?
It's in South County. I don't know exactly what town it lands in officially, but it's like right near Matunic. So I've been going for like 5 or 6 years now. First few years I tent camped. Now I have a camper. But the cabins are they're like the definition of a cabin. There's nothing in them.
They're
just
adorable,
like
by the way.
it's a building with like slats that you can put mattresses on.
Yes.
And that's it. It's not like a cozy little cabin.
I want to go sometime and just take photos of the cabin.
Yeah, they're cool looking. It's a nice little area, and they're right on the water, so it's not a bad spot. If you have little kids and things, you don't have to worry about if it starts raining really hard or whatever. So it's a good option for families.
Little kids and things.
Little kids and things.
When you go camping, what do you do?
Well, I mean, I go with a big group of people, so we'll bring activities. That one's right on a lake, so we'll do a lot of time spent in the water. But the whole point is just to relax. So, I mean, we will do a wiffle ball game or, something like that every now and then, or play yard games we'll have set up at the different campsites. But I mean, I go out of my way to do as little as physically possible and just enjoy being outdoors and hanging out and cooking and eating.
Hunting and fishing.
I hate being outside. No, I'm kidding. But my favorite part of camping has always been the campfire.
Yeah.
And I feel like it turns out I always find you go to bed super early. It's dark, we're going to bed.
Yeah, and there's also a thing you have to watch out for when you're or just something that you should know when you're at the state campgrounds. There are a lot of rules around quiet times of day and night. You can only run generators after a certain time in the morning until a certain time. You can't run generators at night. At night, if you're on a campfire late, you have to stay quiet. You can't interrupt other campers. But in general, it's really just be courteous to the people around you, and kind of know where your fire danger levels are at. Make sure you put out your fires before you go to bed at night. It is a cool time to get into cooking over a campfire. A lot of the time they have the grills pre-set up over the campfire sites and things like that. So
can I plug in our latest issue too? We have a campfire recipe.
Yeah,
which is really fun. So check that out too.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of information on camping and outdoors activities in this month, October's outdoors issue for Hey Rhody. So check it out.
Elise, I love that merch.
Thank you. Got it on Block Island.
Ooh, did you go recently?
I just went, and I'll tell you, people love to go to Block Island in the summertime. I really love to go in what's called the shoulder season, just past Labor Day. And it's funny, I have this new thing that I'm Rhode Island has 2 summers, right? Tourist summer and local summer.
Local summer, yeah.
And I feel right now it's like local summer on Block Island because it's beautiful. It's still warm and sunny. There's no crowds. Merch is on sale. So some places have limited hours already, but most places are still open through Columbus Day.
Oh, okay.
So, and you just have to kind of look some restaurants might not be open every single day, but if you plan around when they are open, you can really have a great time. And I just found the island to just be so beautiful and tranquil right now.
Where'd you stay while you were on Block Island?
I stayed for my first time ever at the Sea Breeze Inn, which we discovered during our content day in June. And it was like having your own little cottage. It was so awesome, super charming, but not like the amenities of like, say, a luxury hotel, like no Wi-Fi. I didn't bring the laptop.
Wow.
I know, no air conditioner, no TV.
So it's kind of like camping.
Yeah, it's kind of like camping, except
Camping, but in a beautiful cottage.
Yeah.
And they deliver breakfast every day by picnic basket. So I kind of felt a little bit like Little Red Riding Hood.
So it's really just encouraging you to unplug for the weekend while you're there.
So unplugged.
Yeah.
And I truly unplugged. And I am like, it's funny, I have been on Block Island many times now, but I feel like this visit was different. And I think it was because of the Sea Breeze Inn, where I felt like I understand like that thing where like Block Island has my soul or whatever, you know? Like it was awesome.
That's great. I mean, if you go in the middle of summer, it's packed. I mean, Main Street, there's tons of people there. I mean, there's always something to do. I would imagine that doing that shoulder season thing, if you like to just kind of relax and you're not trying to go to the beach and things, it's probably the best time to go.
Yeah, I did a lot. First time ever bringing the car. And so I did a lot of exploring. Like I tried to like drive around the entire island.
Oh.
So it was really cool.
Yeah, that's great. There's
Pulled
definitely
over
parts
a
of that
lot.
island I've never been to because I don't bring a car.
I've never brought a car. And honestly, I don't know if I'd bring a car again, but this time it was very fun to have the car and like pull over at every random thing that I thought was cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I loved it.
Rhode Islanders, is your home ready for winter? Rhode Island Energy is offering no-cost home energy assessments to help you prepare for the cold months ahead. In just 2 hours, an expert energy specialist will evaluate your home. In addition to personalized energy efficiency recommendations, you may receive no-cost energy-saving devices like thermostats, up to 100% off approved insulation upgrades, no-cost air sealing to eliminate drafts, big rebates on high-efficiency heating equipment, or 0% financing options for improvements. Start saving energy and money before winter comes. Call 1-888-633-7947 to schedule your no-cost home energy assessment. Visit rienergy.com/saveathome to learn more, or go to the link in our description.
We're talking about CHOP, Culinary Hub of Providence.
So CHOP is a culinary hub in Providence, and it is located like right in the corner of the what is it?
Providence Public
Place.
Library.
Yes, I was going to say Providence Place Library. That's not it. In the Providence Public Library, and it is literally the coolest spot I think I've been to in a while, between the decor, the food that they serve, and even just like the whole mission behind it. So CHOP was opened by Joshua Riazzi.
Yeah, I believe that's how you say his last name. Forgive us, Joshua, for
Yes,
saying your
Josh,
last
we're
name
very
wrong.
sorry if you said it wrong, which I probably did. But so what it is during the day, it's kind of like, you know, like a cafe you can just go into. They have avocado toast, they have like all these little bites. But what's really nice about it is CHOP partners with the Genesis Center, and they train up and coming like culinary students, chefs, things like that. And I actually got to witness, you know, kind of a little bit of a training going on, in the way that, you know, like the trainers kind of speak to the trainees is like so nice. It was just like such a heartwarming thing to watch. And I kind of felt like a stalker, because I was like, the whole time, I'm like, that's so sweet.
Aww.
Good teachers, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also what they started to do was like pop-ups at night. Great cocktails. I had the apple orchard. And then they had like little tapas, full plates. Chris and I both got the fried blue cheese stuffed olives, and they were...
Sounds disgusting, but no, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a... You should try it.
I know, exactly. I'll have it sans cheese.
But yeah, it was...
It also looks beautiful.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
the
it's
interior looks
designed-
really, like they kind of still paid homage to the fact that they're attached to a library. Like it looks really, really nice.
Yeah.
Kyla Coburn is the interior designer, and she's done a lot of restaurants in Providence. And I mean, this place is so beautiful. I think you're going to mention the books.
Yes, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I bet you didn't know this. All of the books that are stacked, like the red books, they're all cookbooks.
Oh.
Yeah,
had
it's
no
really
idea.
cool. One of the like interior decor elements is they'll have like stacks of books. Some are red, and then behind one of the bars, they're green. It's just the most beautiful place. Very casual, low key, delicious food. I mean, it is like, I would say, the it spot in the city right now.
And you can spend like a whole day there, and I know because I did it. So definitely check it out.
Hey, Rhody, I'm Elise
No,
Major.
Uh-oh.
Content galore.
Beepity boppity boopity.
What are you saying?
It was a lot of me just going,
Jason.
Arizzi or something.
Derulo.